Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, where we are here to nourish our souls. I am Norah, Brasil, the host of this program, Pages of Hope. Dear friends, have you ever had a delicious piece of chocolate cake or a favorite dessert, and we say, I can have just a little more, and we keep going and we keep going because it's so good? In today's excerpt, Andre Luis is telling us, can you just give a little bit more, because that's how good life is. That is how good it is to keep persisting, just like if we were making a little space, right, to have that little bit more of that chocolate cake. So let us read this excerpt. A little more. And this is in the Spiritist magazine, issue 9. You are under the impression that you have exhausted the stock of your resources in a particular work of love. But if you persevere a little more in your devotion, no one can predict the laurels of light that will shine in your path. You are sick and intend to obtain a prolonged leave, but if you persevere a little more in your service, who can predict the treasure of new energies which will appear in your way? You met huge difficulties in the exercise of good deeds and wish to run away from them. But if you persist a little more in the building of benevolence, who can predict the triumph that your vested hours will collect from the living sources of charity? You believe you cannot tolerate the importunate friend, the disobedient daughter or son, the thoughtless brother or sister, the fickle wife or foolish husband. But if you withstand the difficulties in your household a little more, who can predict the extent of joy that is to reach your home? You assume that misfortune is your destiny and you cry at the door of despair. But if you cultivate a little more fidelity to your own obligations, who can predict the magnitude of your success in the tomorrow which draws closer? You experience enormous fatigue and do not wish to hear a long-winded friend. But if you persevere a little more in your sacrifice, who can predict the fruits from the harvest of the blessings that will come from your brief minutes of courtesy? Notice that you too, in the pursuit of anything, incessantly demand a little more goodwill, a little more cooperation, a little more time, a little more kindness from your neighbor. Genius and patience are never ending. It is fair that you wish a little more happiness. For this, it is necessary that you play a helping hand in the happiness of others. Be aware of the lessons of life, and you will understand that to be victorious is to work always in accordance with your duty and to serve a little more. So just a little more, and we keep pushing. And just when we think there's no way out, when it's over, and we persist and we keep pushing a little more, before we know it, right? If our answers will come. In the book Pills of Trust, dear friends, there's several actually throughout the book, several passages that always say we are saved seconds before we think it's all over. But all we need to do is push a little more, and we just keep going. Today we're going to sing a beautiful song to remind us what is one way that we can just push a little more. So let us grab the guitar. All right, dear friends, we smile. This is a beautiful song. Friends, I'm probably going to make a mistake, and there's just one note. My fingers, for some reason, they just have a hard time, but we're just going to keep going through it, all right? And we're going to smile. All right, here we go. If you smile through your fear, dear friends, we just give a little bit more and we smile, we keep going, we pray, we trust that everything is taken care. Dear friends, this is today's lesson. See you next week, same place, same time. God bless you. Don't forget to tune into other amazing programs here at Kardec Radio, where we are always nourishing our souls and smiling. God bless.